Hey, my name is Brianna. Ah, you wild man. And this is my baby, Landon. He's 15 months old and he's on the move. So he's likely going to be playing in his crib while we actually do this video. So I wanted to do a video about how to ensure that both you and your baby are getting a good night's sleep, because I feel like I get the question all the time, being a full-time working mama in an office, and my husband works for full-time as well, how we got Landon to sleep through the night and sort of what the nighttime bedtime routine is for him to ensure that he's sleeping for 12 hours straight, so that I can go do a little bit more work after he goes down for bed, and so that I get a good night's rest, so that I can go into work and my husband can go into work ready and charged up for the next day ahead. For the first thing I want to talk about is what Landon's sleep actually looks like now. So a lot of times when we check the monitor at night, we'll look at him and he'll sleep on his back. He'll just kind of lay there totally stiff, but then other times we'll check his monitor and he'll be rolling all over the place. He'll be on one side of the crib. The next time we look at the monitor, he'll roll to the other side of the crib. So I know he definitely moves at night, but most of the time when we look at him, we'll see him laying there still. It will be like in sequence. When we look at the monitor, he'll have changed position quite frequently during the middle of the night. You like to sleep on your back though, mostly, huh? The way that we've gotten Landon to sleep for 12 solid hours straight is 3 things. So the first thing is we've made sure that we use really good overnight diapers, because the last thing you want is for your baby to wake up in the middle of the night because they're wet or they made a mess, and that is just not an ideal situation for when you're already tired in the middle of the night, they're tired, and then they get woken up and think that it's morning and everything just kind of falls apart at that point. So you want to make sure that you have really good overnight diapers. And Huggies recently sent us these Huggies overnight diapers, and we've been trying them out, and I absolutely love them. For Landon's sleep style, because he does move during the middle of the night, but mainly is sleeping on his back, we have not had any sort of leaks, no messes, nothing that has woken him up in the middle of the night when we've used these diapers. And you can just tell they're a really absorbent, high quality diaper. And of course, typical Huggies, they have adorable little sleepy Winnie the Pooh on them. Isn't that so cute? It's like little sleepy Winnie the Pooh on there. But I mean, just by the feel of it, this diaper is really ultra absorbent, and when Landon wakes up in the morning, he doesn't feel wet or like gross and sticky. So these diapers do the trick. The second trick that we've learned to ensure that Landon can sleep for 12 hours straight is that the room needs to be as black and dark as possible. Now, Landon's bedtime is normally around 7, so during the winter months, it is already dark out, but during the summer months like it is now, it can sometimes still be light out until 10 o'clock at night where we live. So we invested in the blackout curtains to make sure that the room is totally dark. We turn off all the lights in his room, except kind of the signal for him is we have a nightlight that we turn on. So we make everything dark and turn on the nightlight, and that's sort of his indicator of, okay, this is my 12-hour stretch of sleep, because we don't turn the nightlight on when he naps during the day. So I think it's just one of those mind signals for him so that he knows, okay, this is the actual long nighttime stretch of sleep for me. And then the third thing that we've invested in is a white noise machine. We found one on Amazon for I think like $40. Originally we were using our phone, but then occasionally the phone, something would happen where the white noise would stop in the middle of the night and he would bolt up like a Pop-Tart. So we invested in a true white noise machine that will run as long as we want it to. We just have to press the button to turn it on and off, and it's perfect. And that again kind of conditions him to know when that white noise machine turns on and the room gets dark and he's in a good overnight diaper, he knows it is time for my bed and I will sleep a really long stretch. You turned into such a good sleeper. Yeah, you were not. He was not a good sleeper in the very beginning. I'm still even nursing him, so the fact that we do just nurse right before he goes to bed, and then he won't nurse again until 12 hours later when he wakes up in the morning, so much better than those like every 2 hours waking up to nurse. Those were killer. I just feel like if your baby gets a good night's sleep, one, you know then they're going to grow properly because they're getting adequate rest. Two, it just helps with their temperament and mood for the next day. So when Landon gets a good night's sleep, he is so much happier. A sleeping baby results in a happy baby the next morning. He will wake up glowing and giggly and cooing and just so much happier when he gets adequate rest. And when he gets that good sleep, not a sleep where he's woken up because he was wet in the middle of the night, or not a sleep where because it was brighter outside he couldn't sleep well. So again, make sure that you set up those conditions so that your baby does have the best night's sleep possible, and it results in such a happier baby the next day. So I just want to say thank you to Huggies for letting us test out your product and for contributing to Landon sleeping really, really well, because it allows me to not only do my office job, but to do my YouTube job because I have the energy and the rest. Oh, I get a kiss? And before using Huggies overnights, I feel like I was still using good diapers, but we have not had any messes. And occasionally in the other diapers I was using, there would be leaks or messes that would wake Landon up in the middle of the night, or by the morning time it was so full that you could just tell he was so uncomfortable. So I really liked that with these Huggies overnights, they never made him feel wet or in the morning that uncomfortable, really full saggy diaper feeling. So I would definitely recommend as a parent, if you're trying to ensure that your baby gets a full 12 hours solid night of sleep for your baby, but also for you, using a quality overnight diaper like Huggies definitely helps you get there. And make sure you're having those routines, whether it's a nightlight or a white noise machine, or just something that you do that's a regular pattern every single night, so your baby gets conditioned to know, okay, this is when I actually have to go to sleep for a long stretch of time. And then that way you're rested and you're happier and your baby is happy. So just remember, a sleeping baby equals a happy baby in the morning, and a sleeping baby also equals a happy parent in the morning and for the rest of that next day. If you have any tips or tricks on how you sleep trained your baby, or how you get your baby to sleep 12 hours or sleeping through the night, please leave them in the comments below. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you again so much for watching this video. Have a great day, and hopefully have a nice quiet night. Bye bye guys. Yay! Bye bye. Oh yay! Thank you, baby. Aww. Another one. You love your mama. Your mama's boy.